I saved money for 2 months and bought Lucy the phone she likes. She must be happy.
Is my dad okay?
Watch out. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Thank you for just now. Well, I have 100,000 here. As a token of gratitude, please take it.
It's just a small effort. I can't take your money.
Just keep it.
Don't leave. I really can't accept it. Be more careful next time.
Hey. He doesn't love money and is willing to help others. That's quite nice.
Ma'am, you're finally back.
How's my dad?
He doesn't have much time left.
What?
He has always refused to tell you. His cancer cells have spread. There's only 1 year left. That's why he's forcing you to get married and have a child. Luke family passes on only to sons.
I know I'm just a daughter, so I need to have a child in a year to inherit the family's assets.
Yes, you just need a live-in husband and a child.
The man who just saved me. I want all his information. I want him to be my man.
Hasn't she arrived yet?
Is he the man you're looking for?
Yes, that's him. Where are his files?
His name is Charles Young. He is 6 feet tall. He weighs 80 kilograms. He has lost his parents. He's just come from out of town. He's physically strong, suited to be your live-in husband.
Not bad. That's truly the man I'm looking for.
Wait, someone is looking for him.
Lucy, you're here?
Does Charles have a girlfriend?
He came to seek out Lucy White, but she despises the poor. She's only after his money. Behind Charles's back, she's already dating a big boss.
Such a good man, but Lucy doesn't cherish him.
I've missed you so much, Lucy.
Charles, let's break up.
What's wrong, Lucy? I bought you the latest phone. What's the matter, Lucy?
Look at you from head to toe, emitting a fishy smell. It makes me sick. Who cares about your phone? It's outdated already.
I didn't know it wasn't the latest.
You poor seller of fish and shrimp. What do you know? I'm no longer the country girl who came to the city to work, but you have always been just a poor loser. How could you be with me?
Well, Lucy, I swear in the future I will give you the best life.
Give me the life I want. You have no car, house, or money. What do you have to give me? Do you see? This is worth your 2 years' salary. The life I live now is beyond your imagination.
How can you buy such stuff for me?
To tell you the truth, I found a new boyfriend, the manager at Everett. With him, I can enjoy the finer things, luxury cars and mansions. As long as I'm submissive, he can give me everything I want.
Can't our 3 years of affection match the power of money? I heard the manager of Everett is over 50 years old. You'd be his mistress for money.
You... Shut up. He can provide me with money and give me a life better than others. How can you compare with him? You have to save to buy me lipstick. How are you worthy of me?
Lucy, why did you become like this?
I've always been like this. You're only realizing it now? Enough. A loser without money can't find a wife. I think you'd better try reincarnation. In the next life, see if anyone thinks you're worthy.
Says nobody wants him. You don't want him. But I do. We meet again. Let me introduce myself. I am the daughter and the heir of the Luke family of Golden Throne. Are you willing to marry me?
What? The rich Golden Throne family?
How about it? If you agree, we can get our certificate now.
Are you really Miss Luke?
Do you think anyone would dare to impersonate Miss Luke?
Now that you are Miss Luke, countless people are wooing you. You can choose any noble young man. Yet you took a liking to him.
A man like him, only those who are blind would fail to see his good qualities.
Charles is penniless. He's just a poor guy. Without money, he is nothing.
Wealth is but dirt. Only you consider it a treasure. I don't care if he has money.
Do you truly not despise me?
Of course not. I never tell a lie. Are you willing to marry me?
No, I can't.
Why?
I haven't broken up with her yet. I can't do this to you.
Fine. I'll wait for you. Once everything is settled, remember to call me.
Your bag?
I'm giving it to you.
Fine, Charles. Starting today, we'll make a clean break.
Fine. Go be someone's mistress. What are you doing?
Charles, you just wait.
So much money.
What kind of dumb luck is this? He's caught the eye of Miss Luke.
Exactly, being so generous. Even before anything's settled. Well, why didn't Miss Luke fancy me? So envious.
Darling, it's him. He just splashed water on me.
It's you, kid. You've got some nerve.
Isn't that what she deserves?
Do you know who I am?
I don't care who you are. Move aside now.
I'm telling you, kneel down and apologize to her.
Well, you immoral couple is not worthy of my apology. No way.
Fine. I've changed my mind now. Crawl through here. I'll spare your life today.
Why waste words with him? Just beat him.
What's in this box of yours? It's bulging.
Did you steal something?
No, don't. Don't grab it.
Where did you get so much money?
None of your business.
Did you steal the money?
Take your dirty hands off.
What did you say?
Stop. Dare to touch Our Lady's man.
Who are you? Let go of me.
You can't afford to offend her. Mr. Young, are you all right?
The lady you mentioned, who is she?
It's Miss Luke. She assigned us to protect you.
No need to follow me anymore. I'm not used to it.
Yes. What about those two people?
Beat them and then let them go. I will deal with them personally. Make them kneel and beg me.
Yes. Miss Luke asked you to call her.
Okay, I got it. Hello, Jill. I have thought it over. I am willing to marry you.
Okay, tonight block 1, Cloud Villa.
Consummate the marriage tonight. So luxurious. This is where the wealthy live. Impressive.
What are you skulking around for?
I'm here to look for someone.
Look at your tattered clothes. From the construction site nearby? Looking for someone? No one for you to look for. Get lost.
I'm telling the truth. She lives in Block 1.
Block 1? Do you know who lives there? I've seen many like you.
I really didn't lie to you. Just let me go in.
Hurry up and get going.
I'm going. Seriously. Honey, I am now in your villa area. The security guard won't let me in. Okay, talk to him. Answer the phone.
Hello. Miss Luke, I am sorry. I didn't know he was your friend. Okay?
Okay, do you believe me now?
Sorry?
It's okay. This is part of your duties.
Yes.
I won't blame you. I'm leaving now.
All right, please. He really has some romantic luck. Really envious.
Have you seen enough?
Sorry.
Starting from now, call me honey.
What?
Go take a bath.
Why?
To have a baby.
To have a child.
A child must be born within a year. We must hurry.
I'm not ready yet.
Could it be that you haven't? All right, I'll stop teasing you. I'll give you half a month. You must make me pregnant in a month. The contract is on the table. Take a look for yourself.
I think you're so outstanding. Why the rush to have a child and insist on within a year?
You don't need to worry about that. If there's no issue, sign now. Tomorrow we'll get the certificate. Now that we're a couple, you should know what to call me. Call me honey and let me hear it.
Honey.
Tonight I have a dinner event. You'll be my driver?
Okay. Where are you going?
To get changed. Do you want to watch? Wanna watch?
No need for that.
I won't lock the door. If you want to see, anytime.
Well.
I have good taste indeed. Let's go.
Okay. Miss Luke, please get off.
What did you call me?
Honey, let's go.
That's more like it.
Miss Luke, what a coincidence. I ran into you here.
What's so coincidental about it? We're all here for the banquet. Isn't it quite normal to meet?
Driver, what are you laughing at? You have no sense of perception. Is this a place where you can stay? Get out of my sight now.
Be polite when you speak. This is my husband.
What? This is your husband? Miss Luke, you must be joking with me. He looks like a penniless guy, a lowlife. How can he be worthy of you?
Don't you get it? Different strokes for different folks. My wife likes me just the way I am. You disagree?
Fine. I won't stoop to your level. Miss Luke, the banquet is about to start. Make sure you don't be late.
I'm sorry. No time to teach you dealing with this. Wait for me here.
Okay. Oh my.
I'll take you home.
Take your dirty hands off her.
Mind your own business. Do you think I believe that you and Miss Luke are a couple? Don't you ever look at the state you're in. Do you think you're worthy of her? Do you? If you are sensible, scram. You can't afford to mess with me.
You can't lay a hand on my wife. You've got quite the imagination, Maya.
Even I haven't held her yet. Brat, believe it or not, I can make you so miserable.
Honey, let's go.
Such a roadblock ghost.
Hours? Well, what happened? Or don't touch me like that. Shall I get you a glass of water?
No.
What are you gonna do?
I want to have a child with you.
Oh my God. How can you do that when you're drunk?
I must do it right away.
Listen to me. It's not good to get pregnant while drunk. You don't want a foolish child.
I don't want a foolish one.
Right?
I don't want a foolish one.
Shall I get you a glass of water?
Yes. You can't leave even if we don't do it.
Okay, I'll stay with you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, who can withstand this? What are you doing?
You hooligan?
A normal physiological reaction. Every man is like this.
Why are you on my bed?
You have to ask yourself. You drank so much alcohol and didn't let me go. I was just woken up by you.
You must have taken advantage of me.
It's more like you did it to me.
What are you muttering about?
It's nothing.
I'm going to take a shower now. We'll go get the certificate later.
Get the certificate?
You slept with me for one night. Are you playing dumb? Just wait here.
Well, we got married just like that, and it's with Miss Luke. If the news gets out, it would cause a sensation. It really feels like a dream.
This is not a dream, Wang. Wait for me for a while. I'll go to the restroom.
Well, isn't this Charles? Hey, I heard from Lee you've caught the eye of a wealthy lady. You rushed over to register?
What does this have to do with you?
Charles, people should have self-awareness. Consider whether you're worthy.
Is this any of your business?
Serving a fat lady in her 40s. How does that feel?
Who told you I'm serving a fat lady in her 40s?
Don't be stubborn. If not so, would you catch her eye? Look at you, penniless. You are just young and healthy.
But sorry, to disappoint you, my wife is not in her 40s.
So stubborn. She will eat you dry soon.
Honey.
Honey.
Well.
This is...
Let me introduce her. This is my wife, the rich woman you talked about.
How could this be possible? How could such a rich and pretty lady take a liking to you?
I am young and healthy.
He really has hit the jackpot.
Honey, thank goodness for you, or I'd be vexed so much by him.
You are my husband. Bullying you is bullying me. Why look at me like that?
I just feel I'm so lucky to have met you.
I'll take you to the branch office.
Why?
You'll know once we get there.
Miss Luke, hello.
Miss Luke, hello?
Hey, who is that man following Miss Luke? I don't know. Could he be the new bodyguard?
Maybe.
Honey!
Everyone, please sit. You sit too.
White, who is this man? Why is he sitting by her side?
I don't know. Could he be the new management?
How could that be? Look at him. Can he be part of the management? He is not even fit to be a bodyguard.
Is everyone here? I'd like to make an announcement. Mr. Charles Young will be the general manager.
What?
Rest assured I am here.
I can't do it.
If you don't have the courage, how can you be my man? If you think you're not capable, it means I misjudged you. You can leave now.
I can definitely do it.
Where did this kid come from, competing with me for the position?
Yes, Mr. Lee. Considering seniority, this position should be yours.
Nonsense. I've been working here for decades. If not me, then who? I can't let this kid take my position.
I disagree.
What did you say?
Miss Luke, I disagree. He doesn't understand anything. How can he be the general manager? Aren't you joking with the company?
It seems you forgot something.
What is it?
The company belongs to my family.
So, I won't accept this. Such a person leading the company. How can it convince everyone?
Is it you who don't accept it? Or others?
Miss Luke, no need to look. Only me disagreeing.
Fine. Starting now, you're fired.
What did you say?
You have a lot of grievances?
On what grounds?
Charles, you tell me on what grounds.
On the very fact that I am her husband.
What?
This loser is her husband?
Who did you call a loser?
I wouldn't dare.
I let my husband be a mere branch company general manager. Is there any problem with that?
Mr. Lee, please save me. I'm about to be fired.
What does it have to do with me?
Mr. Lee, I'm under your command. You told me to...
Cut the crap. When did I ask you to do anything? Think clearly before you speak.
It's okay.
All right. You can go out now.
It seems you are quite capable. Lynn doesn't listen to me. Instead, she listens to you a lot.
Miss Luke, It's not like that. Everyone here listens to you. Whatever you say goes.
Right. Ha ha ha.
It's best that way. Does anyone have any objections? It's settled then. Dismiss.
See you, Miss Luke. Just face it, Mr. Lee. He is Miss Luke's husband.
Ridiculous. With his useless demeanor, how could he worthy of her? You just wait. I need to teach the new general manager a good lesson.
You saw what happened just now.
Yes.
Tell me, what did you notice?
I think, on the surface, this company is yours, but the employees aren't convinced. Especially Mr. Lee. He's the real decision maker.
Truly the person I had my eyes on. This place lacks proper management, so Mr. Lee has become so dominant. If I don't step in now, it'll become his company. Now I'm entrusting you with it. You should know what to do, right?
I'll try my best.
Not trying, but ensuring. If you can't even handle this, how could you be my husband?
I will remove Mr. Lee for you.
Good. You're now the general manager. You should buy some decent clothes.
Yes.
Take this and spend it as you wish.
No need. I can buy them myself.
Just take it. If you don't dress well, you'll lose my face. I'll send you an address later. It's our own shopping mall. Feel free to shop. I have to go.
All right.
I'm off.
It should be this store. This one's not bad. 18,000? Is this made of gold? This is too expensive. This piece of clothing costs 4 months of my salary. 4 months. I am the husband of a rich lady. If I dress poorly, I'd be letting my wife down. Is there enough money in the card? Hello?
We're not hiring. Get lost.
I am not here for a job interview.
Not for a job? So you're here to buy clothes?
Exactly. Please pack that suit up for me.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know how much is one piece of clothing here? Can't you see the sign at the door? Your outfit is at most worth $200. Can you afford the clothes here?
I find your words very unpleasant. Why am I not fit? Once I enter, I am a customer. Your attitude is really bad.
This is a high-end clothing store. Not just anyone can become our customer. I've seen many like you before. Don't you want to get close to me? Buy some fake designer clothes and dress yourself up well first. Maybe you can fool some girls.
Aren't you too self-indulgent? I have no interest in you.
You've become vexed? Take a look at yourself and see what you look like. Covered in dust, just a poor loser. Are you worthy of me?
How noble you are. Aren't you just a sales clerk?
What's wrong with that? With my looks? I'll soon marry into a wealthy family.
Why haven't you yet? Still working here as a clerk?
None of your business. You're here to pick a fight? Tell me, did my poor ex-boyfriend send you to mess with me?
Just like my ex-girlfriend, a woman despising the poor.
I just knew it. A friend of a loser is a loser. Want to hit on girls without money? Tell him to give up. Any of my customers are wealthy. I will marry into a wealthy family.
So you work here just to marry into a wealthy family?
Of course. Though not every man who buys clothes here is very rich. They're much better than you guys. People like you don't deserve to have girlfriends.
According to what you're saying, can't poor men live in this world?
I don't care if you can live. Just don't loiter in front of me. No more nonsense with you guys. Are you leaving or not? I'll have security throw you out.
I said I'm here to buy clothes. I just want the one by the door.
You wish, as if you could buy clothes here. Don't get your poverty stench on them. You should get lost long ago. Someone like you can only dirty our floor. I have to tell the cleaner to properly disinfect the floor. What are you doing?
It actually fits quite well.
Do you know what you're doing? How dare you put it on? Take it off now.
Don't lay a hand on me. I'm I'm taking this piece of clothing. Go ahead and swipe the card.
You really can't afford it.
Go see how much money is in it. Then you'll know.
Cut it out. Someone like you must have no more than 1,000. You just want to trick me and run away with the clothes.
Don't think so badly of others.
I've seen many people like you. I've thought too highly of you. What do you want to do? Now you want to get physical?
You're overthinking it, mate. I just want to pick up my card and, look at you. Wait.
Stand still and wait here for me. I'm going to call security now to catch you, the clothes thief. Security.
Oh my, this will blow up. It won't be good if this goes on. I must call my wife right away. Hello, honey.
Didn't you go to buy clothes?
The salesperson looked down on me. She thinks I want to cause trouble? I directly tried on the clothes. She said I was robbing them. Do you think I caused trouble?
Leave this matter to me. You just wait there.
I'm getting too good at it, Kyo. You can't blame me for this. She looked down on me with disdain.
Who is so bold to dare steal clothes here?
He stole from our store a suit of 18,000. He is reluctant to take it off.
You've got quite the nerve. Do you know who owns this mall? Dare to steal clothes here? Take it off now.
There's been a misunderstanding. I've made it clear with her. I really intend to buy this suit. She doesn't believe me?
Chaplain, what's going on here?
Look at his shabby appearance. How could he afford clothes here? He came to steal clothes. I caught him. So he's biting back at me.
Stop the nonsense. Take it off now, or my club won't be selective.
Stop it right now. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Good thing I didn't come too late. What's going on with you guys?
Miss Sharp, he just can't afford the clothes. He even put on a suit in our store directly. It's really too much. I had the security kick him out. Why are you slapping me?
Scoundrel, do you know who he is?
Isn't he just a loser?
He's Miss Luke's husband, the son-in-law of the Luke family.
What, he's Miss Luke's husband?
How is that possible? How could she fancy such a loser?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Hurry up and apologize to him.
I'm sorry, sir. I was being blind. Please forgive my petty offense.
Weren't you very arrogant just now?
I wouldn't dare.
I came to shop for clothes today. Take me to see the clothes.
Please come inside.
You don't need to go inside. You're fired.
What? Fired?
We don't need an employee who looks down on people. This is Miss Luke's order. Please leave now.
Yes.
Sir, Miss Luke likes this suit.
I see, just this one. Okay. Let's get going.
Men depend on clothes. Miss Luke will be satisfied.
It's the landlady again. She must want to press for the rent.
Charles, did you run off? Let me tell you, you still owe me 3 months' rent. If you want to run away...
Isn't it just $5,000? Do you need to curse all day long?
You've got the nerve? How dare you curse at me? You just wait.
Go back and return it to you. I'll take my leave first.
Okay, sir.
Do you have $5,000? Or the landlady only accepts cash. Well, I'm a bit tight on funds.
I'll have someone prepare it now.
Okay, I'll get going now. Mr. Chansey.
Isn't this Charles? You're doing so well now.
I'm getting by.
It's good to be young. You can survive anywhere. I like the look of you. Work hard and you're destined for wealth and honor.
You can even tell fortunes. What's it?
Charles, what are you doing? I've been waiting for you for ages. You're chatting with an old man. Come here now.
Coming. Why are you sneaking into my room?
You haven't paid the rent for so long. This is your room. If you don't pay the rent, I'll throw you out with your stuff. What is this rubbish? Oh my. I didn't realize that. His size is quite big.
Why are you messing with my things?
This outfit makes you look decent. If I knew you were this handsome and in such good shape, why would I charge you rent?
What do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean? Isn't it obvious? Charles, don't you young people say you want to struggle 20 years less? Don't you want that? Charles, why don't you date me? As long as you serve me well, not to mention the rent, I can give you whatever you want.
You're already at such an age, and you want to date a young man?
What's wrong with that? So many young fellows want to date me, but I'm not willing.
Just date other young chap. Why take a fancy to me?
As if you were still a little boy. When I saw your underwear, I knew you're different from others. I just like young and vigorous men.
Good heavens, people say women in their 30s or so are thirsty. This old landlady is ravenous.
Have you made up your mind yet? As long as you date me, you don't have to worry anymore.
What are you talking about?
It's fine if you look down on me, but you should like money. Isn't the whole building not enough?
This is completely not enough.
Charles, you are just a fish seller. You really like yourself.
Listen to me carefully. I'm not a fish seller anymore.
Wearing a suit doesn't make you successful. Every salesperson wears suits. In my opinion, you are either selling houses or selling insurance now.
Say whatever you want. Anyway, I refuse to sell my body. See? The rent. The extra is the interest.
You were so broken the other day. You couldn't even afford a meal. Where did all this money come from?
That's none of your business.
I get it now. You're just a pretty boy. Living off someone else with your thing. How shameful.
You're actually right. This easy life is really sweet.
What do you mean? Pretending to be pure with me, unwilling to spend a night with me. Yet you ran off to someone else. You think you're so great, huh? Who do you look down upon?
It's exactly you I look down upon. I just don't want to be with you.
How much did she give you? I'll give you double.
10 million, and also the position of the president. Can you afford that?
10 million? Are you crazy? Or is she? Are you worth that much money?
How can you speak like that? Why am I not worth that much and not like some people, pretending to be a rich lady?
Who is pretending? I can crush you with my money.
Fine, slowly do the crushing. The rent is paid, so we're even now. Bye.
Stop. Where are you going?
Go to the rich lady who sponsors me.
All your stuff is still here. If you leave, I'll throw it out.
I'll have to thank you. I've latched onto a rich lady now. Why do I need these things? Just throw them out. I'm leaving.
You can't leave.
What are you doing?
Who's the rich woman sponsoring you? Who dares to compete with me?
Prick up your ears and listen well. My wife is Miss Luke. Jill Luke.
What did you say? Who? The Luke family?
I am now their son-in-law. Show me some respect. I'm off.
Oh my, the Luke family. Charles has definitely gone mad.
So satisfying. Bullied by the hag for half a year. I finally took revenge today. I should stabilize the company to reassure my wife.
Strangers are not allowed to enter.
Stranger, don't you recognize me?
No.
I just came in with Miss Luke.
Miss Luke? She came in alone just now. Stop lying here.
So she just ignored me. All right then. I really am your company's new general manager, say $1.
Only Mr. Lee is our manager. There's no general manager.
Could it be that the news hasn't been passed down at all? After my wife left, they showed their true colors.
You seem to be making trouble. Security.
Don't shout just yet. If you really don't believe me, make a phone call and ask Mr. Lee.
All right. I'll call Mr. Lee now. Don't rush in while I'm at it.
Rest assured I won't run.
Hello, Mr. Lee. A man downstairs want to go up, claiming to be the general manager. Okay.
So, Can I go up now?
Mr. Lee said there's no general manager at all. Stop trying to deceive me.
Mr. Lee said that? Have you made a mistake? This Lee is so audacious. Now, he shows his true colors. He acts as if the company is his. I won't make it difficult for you. Let me go up. I'll ask Mr. Lee myself.
Can't you understand English? Without Mr. Lee's order, no one can go up today.
Fine. Have him come down to see me?
Who do you think you are? You want him to come down. Are you out of your mind?
I can't call my wife. If I ask her to handle everything, what's the use of me? Give me Mr. Lee's phone number.
So this was your plan all along. You want Mr. Lee's phone number so that he can give you a position.
What do you mean by that? You must be mistaken.
Let me tell you, without $200,000, you can't get into this company. Just for a receptionist like me, do you know how much I paid? $80,000.
It wasn't through an interview. It was by paying money, right?
This is Luke's branch office. It's not that easy to get in. Mr. Lee is being understanding and accepting money for employment. More money, higher position. If I had more money, I also want to be a manager.
Mr. Lee has a lot of nerve.
How much money did you bring today?
I brought $300,000.
You brought that much money?
I want to be a manager.
You can't be the general manager. It is higher than Mr. Lee's.
So I can go up now, right?
Okay, you wait here. I'll ask Mr. Lee to come down.
Thank you for the trouble, exploiting his power this way. Today I must remove this malignancy.
Where is he?
He brought $300,000.
Mr. Lee, I don't know, with $300,000 at what position I can buy Korean.
What are you talking about? How come I don't understand?
Don't understand, ask her.
What did you say to him?
All
right, stop talking. General manager, you were not at the company. Where did you go during working hours?
General manager? Is he really the general manager?
That's ridiculous. Alas.
I'm asking you a question. Please answer me now.
Who are you to question me? Do I need to answer your question?
I am the manager of the company.
Then I'm the general manager, strictly speaking. I am your boss. Do I need to report to you?
You're just a freeloader. What are you so arrogant about?
Yes, I indeed am a freeloader. But what about it? A higher official has the say.
General manager. Ha. What a general manager. Why can't you enter the gate? Why? Kiddo, let me tell you, even a dragon got to coil up here. You have no right to speak. Got it?
I'd like to see who has the say.
Honey, you're here.
He is Miss Luke's husband.
The head office's work is finished. I came to check on you.
I'm sorry, honey. I've let you down.
I just didn't see Mr. Lee clearly. Right, Mr. Lee?
Miss Luke, what are you saying? I'm just a minor manager. How can I compare with you and the general manager?
You, a small manager, can take the company into your hands.
Well, I didn't. This company is still yours.
Is that so? Why don't you take him seriously?
How would I dare?
When I'm not angry, you think I'm a fool? Do you think what you've done behind the scenes are unknown to anyone?
Did you tell her that? What use have you to me?
Open your eyes and see clearly.
Where did you get this?
If you don't want others to know, don't do it in the first place.
What's this? What's going on?
The evidence of his embezzlement. He has embezzled tens of millions. Really a parasite.
What, tens of millions? Even more than what I can get. Mr. Lee really has talent.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying Mr. Lee is really worthless.
Where did you get these?
Do I need to explain anything? Think carefully about how to make up for this money and how many years you'll be in prison.
In prison? You can't report me.
Isn't that obvious? Or we provide for your retirement.
No, you can't report me. If you report me, this company will go bankrupt.
Are you threatening me?
That's right. I am threatening you. Let me tell you, this company has long been under my control. All employees are my people. I can shut it down with one word.
Are you out of your mind?
You're underestimating our family. We have dozens of subsidiaries like this. Do you really think I would let go of a corrupt leech for the sake of such a subsidiary? You're thinking too simply.
Right. What about him? He's the general manager. You can't just ignore that.
I can give him the position here. Of course I can do it in other companies. Do I need to go on?
Honey, you're so imposing, would you?
Of course. Don't you know who I am? A petty manager, even fancied controlling the company. It's simply a fool's dream.
Oh no. The things I've worked hard on are all gone.
If you really comply and assist my husband, your past issues can be overlooked. Your workability is quite good. It's just that you were too greedy, wanting to control everything.
What? Sir, I know I was wrong. Please give me another chance. I will definitely assist you well. I will listen to whatever you say. I'll return the company to you.
What do you mean, return it to me? It has always belonged to my wife. Honey, let me tell you, I dare not use such a person. He might stab you in the back. Hand him over to the police now.
Sorry, you heard it. My husband is not pleased with you.
Oh no, I'm done for.
Am I also going to be fired?
She spent $80,000 just to buy a low-level position.
I really don't understand you. You come to work and the company pays you a salary. Why did you spend so much money for this job?
I have just graduated. I don't have much work experience. No big company wants to hire me. I have no other choice. I truly realize my mistake.
You can't really blame her. It's all because of that Lee. He's just too despicable. If it weren't for him, such a thing would never happen.
I will have my secretary handle it. Those who are capable can stay.
Thank you, Miss Luke. Thank you, sir. I will definitely work hard and strive to stay in the company.
The issue will be solved gradually. I will entrust it to a legal team. You can take over until this matter is completely resolved.
You are really too good to me. I don't know how to repay you. I will definitely do well and never let you down.
Repay me? Give me a son, then.
There are so many people around.
All right. Don't be shy. I'll give you another gift.
There's a gift for me. So good to live off on her. Let's go. Are you going to buy me a house?
You are a general manager now. You can't stay in the shabby rental.
I've never thought one day I can have a house of my own.
See which one you like.
The decoration is really nice. This residential complex is spacious.
What's up with this store? They don't greet customers. Is anybody there? Is anybody there?
Why is there no one around?
Let's head to the villa area. Let's go.
Hey, what are you two doing?
What do you mean by that? I'm here to look at houses to buy.
I've seen many people like you. The houses are very expensive. Don't look if you can't afford.
How do you know I can't afford it?
I've worked here for so many years. I've seen all sorts of people. I've seen many like you, pretending to be rich. Spent a lot to rent those clothes?
What did you say?
Did I hit a nerve? What do they call you? Pretend socialites. Right, exactly. Take some photos, post them, and deceive rich men, huh? Taking photos is not allowed here. Take some photos, post them, and deceive rich men, huh? Taking photos is not allowed here.
Can't you speak politely? You're a salesperson. Can't you show proper attitude? Her professional quality is too low.
You just look but don't buy. There's no need to be courteous.
You're really arrogant. Who says I'm not buying?
If she just looks and doesn't buy, watch me take care of her.
Isn't this too expensive? It costs tens of millions each.
This one is nice. That one is also nice.
Are you buying the house or not? You're playing with me? Having looked for so long, you like everyone but don't buy.
Do you think we're buying cabbages, buying them by the basketful? We have to pick carefully.
Stop making so many excuses. You just can't afford it. Trying to take photos? We do not allow taking photos to post in moments.
Post in moments? So pathetic. We're here to buy a house. Post in moment? You think we're as pathetic as you? We're here to buy a house.
Have you found one you like?
Actually, I don't understand. Each house costs tens of millions. They all look the same, honey. Why don't you help me choose one?
How about this one? This one looks pretty good. It matches your vibe very well.
Let's take this one. We'll take this one.
What? You want that suite? That suite is not for sale. It has been reserved by Mr. Lee.
It's been reserved? That's a pity.
It's just been reserved. Has the deposit been paid? As far as I know, as long as no deposit is paid, it can still be purchased, right?
Although no deposit has been paid, what Mr. Lee wants is not something anyone can snatch away. It's better to recognize your place. You can't afford to mess with him.
Are you threatening me? I hate it the most.
I am just reminding you who you can't offend to mess with, or you won't even know how you'll end.
First, I have no idea who Mr. Lee you mentioned is. If he didn't pay the deposit, I can still buy this house. Second, if you stop me again in buying this house, I wouldn't mind telling your supervisor to have you dismissed.
Wow, this is real dominance. I've been living like a dog.
What is all this noise about? Is my house ready yet?
You're finally here. If you had been one step later, they would take your house.
Who dares to take my house?
These two, blind as bats.
These two poor guys even dare to snatch my house?
I've taken a liking to this house. You pick out another one.
You... Ha ha ha. Who gave you the courage?
Mr. Lee, you dare to slap Mr. Lee.
Consider this slap a reward from me. If you continue to be so impolite, I can give you a second slap.
You dare to hit me? I will teach you a good lesson.
Mr. Lee.
Are you all right? Didn't your parents teach you not to hit women when you were little? You are an orphan without parents.
You are quite formidable.
Don't forget, I used to sell fish. I don't have other abilities, but I have plenty of strength. Dealing with this sort of small fry doesn't require much strength at all.
Mr. Lee, are you okay?
Fine, fine. No one dares to do this to me. I'm telling you, I will take you two down.
Do you know who he is? Mr. Lee is the son of Mr. Lee, the manager of Luke's branch. You dare to provoke the Luke family. You're doomed.
Could it be Mr. Lee, our manager?
It should be.
Didn't he know his dad is in trouble?
Who knows? Let's just watch.
Go ahead and laugh. You will have your time of regret. I'll deal with both of you. Hello, Dad. I'm at the sales department. A couple beat me up. Please bring people over now. I'll give them a good lesson today. Just wait. It's not too late to kneel to me. When my dad gets here, you'll have nowhere to be buried.
Hey, when your dad gets here, you'll be the one regretting.
You can't imagine my dad's capabilities. It's too late for you to kneel. Come here.
Me?
Stay with me for a few days. Perhaps I can spare your life.
You're asking for this.
You've never been beaten up?
Mr. Lee, don't bother with them for now. Wait until your father arrives. Then you can do anything you want.
You're right. Let them be arrogant for a while.
He doesn't look so smart. Alas.
Who dares to provoke my son?
Dad, you're finally here. Dad, you have to stand up for me.
We disciplined your son for you. Do you have any objections?
Dad, do you know them?
Sort of.
We disciplined your son for you. Do you have any objections?
Dad, do you know them?
Sort of.
I don't care if you know her. Today, I'm going to break his legs. I'll also have my way with her.
Your son is more promising than you.
Well,
it seems the company's matters have no impact on you at all. Your son still has money to buy a mansion worth millions. You have time to stand up for him. I'll check with the legal department about all your bank cards.
What? Check all of my family's accounts. Hurry up and apologize to her.
Why did you hit me instead?
Do you know who she is? Miss Luke of the Luke family. They are investigating me. I have to pay tens of millions.
Why did you hit me instead?
Do you know who she is? Miss Luke of the Luke family. They are investigating me. I have to pay tens of millions. You just had to provoke them? Do you want our family to beg?
Miss Luke of the Luke family?
What, Dad? They just investigated us. You have to pay tens of millions? Is our family going bankrupt? I can no longer play.
How could I have a son like you? I'm about to be put into jail. You're thinking about your mansion.
Mr. Lee Jr. really lacks sense.
My child must not be like this.
Mr. Lee Jr. really lacks sense.
My child must not be like this.
Get out of here now. I don't have a son like you.
I can buy a house now, right?
Well, sure. You can buy any house you want.
Swipe the card. Okay.
I'll take care of it for you now. Who cares who bought the house? I can get a commission either way.
Don't get happy too soon, based on your attitude just now. I'll file a complaint in 3 days. What are you waiting for?
You were amazing just now.
Stop flattering me. I'm exhausted.
Let's hurry home. With these brick-moving hands, I'll give you a good massage.
Hey, sweetheart, the houses here look so good. Would you buy one for me? Let's go take a closer look.
It'll cost several million. The location isn't very good. Let's go downtown another day. I'll buy you an even better one. All right, don't be angry.
Look.
What's wrong?
Who's that?
Who?
He looks like Charles?
Nonsense. Charles, who sells fish, can afford such a nice house?
You're right. When he wanted to buy me a purse, he had to save for a month. How can he afford the houses here?
Stop thinking about all that. I bought some new underwear. Go home and model them for me.
It's so hot, I'll take a bath.
Go ahead. He has a pretty good figure. I didn't see anything.
What's wrong, honey? With our relationship, why be shy? Come and see, Ma.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Here's your towel.
I'm gonna take a shower. Alas. Can we sleep together tonight?
What? Sleep together?
Aren't you eager to have a child? We can do it tonight. Can we sleep together tonight or...
What? Sleep together?
Aren't you eager to have a child? We can do it tonight.
Not today. Another time. You sleep in the guest room tonight.
What happened? Isn't she eager to have a child? Why doesn't she want to tonight? Could it be that I frightened her?
Ah. Charles, come now.
What's wrong?
Charles, come now.
I'm coming. What's the matter?
There's a mouse.
Where's the mouse? I don't see it.
It's there. I just saw a very big one.
Don't be afraid. I'll look for it. I don't see it. I didn't see it.
I clearly saw it just now. It ran over. From over there.
Oh. All right then. You sleep well.
Don't go. I still feel uneasy. How about you sleep with me tonight?
Are you sure?
Don't overthink it. We won't do anything.
Okay.
That's decided then. Don't you move. I'm warning you.
Well, you were eager to have a child. How can we if I don't move? What's so heavy? Could it be sleep paralysis? So seductive early in the morning. So exciting. Well, after all, she is a young lady. How can she sleep so rudely?
What are you muttering about?
I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything either. Don't get the wrong idea, Nup.
Did you sleep well last night?
Not bad.
Get up. I'll take you to a place.
Where are we going?
I'm taking you to meet my parents.
The head of the Luke family? Really the head of the Luke family? Well,
don't be nervous. They get nervous when they see you. About marrying you. I haven't told them.
they don't even know we're married?
It's a chance to surprise them. Hurry and get up.
So she is not submissive, married without telling her parents? What if they don't approve of me? Will they kick me out? Let's go.
Don't speak out of turn later. Follow my lead.
Okay, I understand.
Dad, I'm back.
Jill. Why are you back?
Hello.
Sir, please have a seat.
Not much going on at the company, so I came back to see you.
Mom, come out now. Jill is back.
Jill, I've been longing to see you.
I've missed you so much. Mom, who is this?
This is John Lee. I'm telling you, he is the general manager of a listed group. He is extremely excellent. I wanted to introduce him to you. This driver, why are you so lacking in perception? What are you doing sitting here?
Mrs. Luke, Jill is so outstanding. You should remind her to be more careful. Nowadays, there are many who want to live off others.
Did you hear what I said? Why are you still sitting there?
I should make a formal introduction. This is my husband, Charles Young.
Mrs. Luke, what? What's going on here?
He looks very rustic, clearly not up to much. Jill, don't joke around with me. How could he be worthy of you?
Mother-in-law is troublesome.
Sorry, Mr. Toad. No, Mr. Lee, today is the day of our family reunion. Shouldn't you, an outsider, leave?
Mrs. Luke, since Jill has already married, I am not fated to be with her. I'll be leaving now.
Lee is invited by me. Don't go anywhere. In my heart, you are Jill's right match. He's the one who should leave.
Mom, we're already legally married. If you insist on him leaving, we'll leave together. Anyway, I don't agree.
What love potion has he given you? You married him legally?
Why haven't you left yet?
Mrs. Luke, I need to go to a meeting. Oh, right. Kid, you just wait.
Jill, what exactly do you want? John is such an outstanding man. How is he not good enough for you? You drove him away. You're pissing me off. I'm really pissed off.
So what if he's outstanding? I'm already married to him. From now on, stop introducing those disreputable people to me. I am now a married woman.
You scoundrel. If you have any bit of shame, divorce my daughter today. I will never acknowledge you. Without my consent, you can't marry into our family.
Jill and I truly love each other.
Truly love each other? Don't think I don't know what schemes you have. You're just eyeing our power. You want to be a kept man. Truly in love? Darn you, truly in love? You're just a toad coveting a swan.
Mom, you must apologize to him now.
What? I am your mother. You ask me to apologize to him? I'm doing this for your own good. What is his status? What can he bring to you?
All right. No more arguing. Dinner is ready. Let's eat first. Talk about the marriage later. Your mom has her eye on John for a long time. She intended to introduce you to him today, but you got the marriage certificate? What am I to say? How can a girl be like this? This young man seems quite all right. He looks spirited.
Thank you, Mr. Luke. You don't object to our marriage, may?
You're both grown-ups now. You can do whatever you want. There's nothing to object to. If my daughter can't just do as she pleases, what have I been working hard for?
Thank you, Dad. We will hurry up and give you a chubby grandson.
That's good. Call your mom to eat.
Okay. Mom, why only 3 sets of tableware?
When our family dines, aren't 3 sets enough?
You can use mine. I'll go get it.
It's okay, I will get it myself.
Just take it. Just take it.
Really out of your mind. Here is 10 million. Take it and leave Jill. You are not worthy of her.
Mrs. Luke, Jill and I truly love each other. Please take this card back. I will not part with Jill.
I've seen many poor guys like you. Aren't you just after our money? Take it and get lost. Don't be ungrateful.
Mom, what do you mean by this?
Your mom must be joking with me. Come on, sit down and eat.
What a coward. I absolutely can't let Jill marry this loser.
I'm sorry. You got here and got scolded.
It's okay, as mothers-in-law usually dislike sons-in-law.
Do you know why I am in such a hurry to have a child?
Why?
My father is not in good health anymore. The doctor told me. He has at most 1 year left.
1 year?
I'm a girl. In the eyes of those shareholders, I am nothing. So I need to give birth to a boy as quickly as possible and raise him to be the successor. Or I really don't know what to do.
Honey, as long as I'm here, I'll strive to stand with you. No one will bully you.
I believe in you.
I'll answer a call. Kevin, why did you call me?
Tonight is our class reunion. Did you forget about it?
Class reunion?
Yeah, Bill organized it. I heard he runs a factory now and is very rich.
Bill bullied me a lot in the past. I have to attend the reunion. Okay. Send me your location. I'll drive over to pick you up.
Driving, Charles. You've bought a car already? I'll send the address to you.
Okay, I haven't picked up my car. Can you lend me this car?
Of course. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a class reunion. Those old classmates bullied me when they saw I was poor. I just want to regain some face.
Take me back to the office first, or I can accompany you.
No need. It's just a small class reunion. They aren't worthy to meet you.
You're the one with the sweet talk.
If only I could ride in such a nice car. Charles, how come it's you?
Get in the car. Let's go.
Alas. Oh my. Sitting in this nice car is just a different experience. Really cool, Charles. Did you hit the jackpot? How much does this car cost? Don't you just sell fish? How can you afford such a car?
It's just over $1 million.
How much? Over $1 million? Man, I'm really envious of you.
All right, let's drop it, White. Where is our meeting place? I'm driving there now.
Well, Bill booked a presidential suite. I think it's Regal Presence Hotel.
Why does it sound familiar? Isn't it my company's business? It's just the perfect opportunity to take a look at the operation situation of Regal Presence Hotel.
By the way, Charles, how are things with you and Lucy?
We broke up. She dumped me for a rich guy. She really is a gold digger.
I never expected it. But it's good that you broke up. Otherwise, with your salary, how could you support her? Let's not talk about this anymore. Buddy, don't worry. Now you're driving this luxury car. Lucy will be there this time. I'll help you vent your anger.
Okay, thank you.
We're friends. No need for that.
Let's go.
Go.
What are you guys doing, huh? Who told you to park your car here?
I parked within the lines.
Have you paid the management fee?
Isn't it paid on the way out?
When you come here, you have to follow our rules.
Fine. How much? I'll pay for it.
10,000.
Why don't you just rob people?
You really dare to charge that much? Bring out the detailed charges.
Either pay up or get lost. It's for your own good to pay up. If you don't pay, and your luxury car park here, something may happen to it. If there's any scraping, I can't be responsible for it.
This is extortion. The customer is your god. How dare you threaten a customer?
With your entry-level luxury car, you want to be my god? You have two choices now. Either pay up or get lost.
I'll make a call, no rush. I'm downstairs at your place. Can come down now.
Who are you calling?
You'll know in a moment. Charging fees randomly. Does your boss know about this?
Cut the crap. I don't want your money anymore. You two get out of here now.
Okay. You'll know in a while.
Can't you hear? You really are not afraid.
Stop. Which one of you is Mr. Young?
That would be me.
Mr. White, they refused to pay and made a scene. I'll get rid of them now, so as not to dirty your eyes.
Are you blind or what? This is the general manager of the branch and also the owner of our hotel. How dare you ask for a parking fee? Looking for trouble, aren't you?
Mr. White, he tried to charge us too much. Did you put him up to this?
I really didn't know. I know I was wrong. You. Go to collect your wages and get lost.
Yes.
I really didn't know about this. I know I was right.
Don't be nervous. I came to attend a class reunion and check out the business here. You go ahead, Mr. Young.
If you have any orders, let me know in time.
Got it. Okay, let's go.
Good for you, Charles. Now you're the general manager of the Luke's branch. Why did you hide it from me?
No, I'll tell you as we go up, okay? We're late.
My goodness. You two finally came, putting on such a big show, making all of us wait here for you. People may think you are the general manager here. Ha ha ha.
You are really realistic. But Charles is no longer the poor man he used to be. Now he is.
Is what? Come on, spit it out. I want to see after graduation. What big deeds the loser Charles did.
Great things could he do. Last week he was selling fish. Well, in less than a week, you made a fortune. What a big joke is this?
I heard that you have already broken up with the poor Charles.
Of course. With him, I was starving all day. My new boyfriend is so good to me. He'll buy whatever I want for me.
If I had known they were like this, I wouldn't have called you.
I don't care about these things.
Sorry. The seats are all taken. Just sit on the stools over there.
It's almost like squatting down.
Then just squat down.
You?
We can just stand.
We haven't met for a long time. As your old classmate, I'll toast to you. You wouldn't refuse, right?
I'll drink this for him.
Today no one has to drink PTUI. Bill, do you think this is very amusing?
What are you looking at? It seems you're not very grateful. How can you show an attitude to me? Let me tell you, all the cost of today's reunion is paid by me. You haven't contributed a penny. Do you even deserve to speak here?
Exactly, Charles. You eat and drink on others' dime. Are you qualified? Be arrogant here?
I can tell now, by your logic, if I had paid for this reunion, would everyone listen to me?
Charles, what do you mean by that? You intend to pay for the expenses? Ha 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 ha. You, a fishmonger, have become quite capable. I think you just came to be a joke. Everyone knows your situation. Just a poor sod, ha ha ha. As if you have spare money to pay for this banquet. Do you know how much it costs? Just for this private room. It costs over 10,000.
Adding the food and the drinks? That'd be 40 or 50,000.
Bill is truly one running a place. He isn't short of money.
Everyone, this bottle of red wine is sent over by Mr. White. It's a 1982 Lafite.
I don't seem to know. Any manager here in this hotel, its price is around 200,000.
Mr. Wood has such prestige. Even the hotel manager has come to curry favor.
Mr. White is quite sensible. It seems Bill wants to take all the credit for himself.
I've booked the private room. So they think I am very capable and are eager to suck up to me. Did you see that, Charles? This is power. Ha 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 ha. Everyone wants to fawn over the rich. But someone like you won't understand this feeling. Ha 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 ha.
Charles, Mr. White clearly sent this to please you, but Bill took the credit.
The more prominent he becomes, the more embarrassed he'll be.
You're right.
How much is today's expense? I'll pick up the tab.
Charles, don't be ridiculous. In college, we all knew your pocket was cleaner than your face. You've turned things around now?
Did he turn things around? He had to work several months to buy me the latest phone.
None of your business, gold digger. You've been dating for 4 years. You dumped him just like that. Sooner or later, that old man will discard you as well.
You? I just like rich men. It's better than being with him, a pauper.
Bah, shameless.
Enough, Charles. Either you pay the bill or you get out of here. You are not welcome here.
Hello, everyone. I am Tim White, the manager here.
Thank you for the wine you sent. I am very satisfied.
Where did you pop out from? This wine wasn't meant for you.
Well, there will be lots of fun.
Charles, didn't you say you would cover the expenses? Now it's your chance to show off.
These guys are really hopeless. How much is the private room? You can just swipe my card.
No, Mr. Young. How can I take your money? The fee for this room is waived. Additionally, but the red wine is a gift for you.
It turns out Mr. White is not sucking up to me, but to Charles. How is that possible? Charles is just a poor guy with no background at all.
Mr. White, let's do this. Waiving the bill is fine, but I haven't touched the wine. You should charge for the red wine and have someone settle it.
288,000. Are you paying by card or in cash?
That much? Are you robbing me? Charles, what potion did you give him to make him so submissive to you? By card. I've saved this for several years, and now it's all gone.
Thank you, sir. Please take your card.
You snobbish jerk. Bet you're regretting it now.
Charles, how much did you give the hotel manager to cooperate with you in this act? You bribed the manager to pretend to send you red wine, forced Bill by waiving the bill, and made him pay for the wine. You just needed to pay for the room. This move of yours is really something. It's utterly shameless. No need to try to be cool like this. Everybody knows you're a pauper.
So this is how it is. Ha ha ha.
Charles, you're really shameless. We are all classmates. Did you really have to do this?
I thought you were a person of integrity. Unexpectedly, your methods are so despicable.
What kind of wine is this? It's so unpleasant to drink. It's definitely fake wine.
Do you all have delusions? You can come up with such a melodramatic plot.
You? This reason is completely valid. Charles, I'm telling you, a pauper is a pauper for life, even if you turn things around. Why do such shameless things?
The class union was okay. I don't know how it changed. If you doubt the wine is fake, there's a QR code on the back. You can scan it to know the price. Why bother like this? I will not join you for a drink. I have something else to do. I'll be driving, so I'm leaving.
How about we scan it and see?
Scan what? Charles must be feeling guilty. Otherwise, why would he leave? I just can't believe he could drive here. I'll go out and have a look.
Right. I also want to go and see. I'll make him pay back my money.
Charles, I think you should disclose your current identity and background. You can't let them keep bullying you.
There's really no need. Time will reveal their true colors. Even if I say I'm the president, they won't believe it at all. They'd contradict me more harshly. It's not worth the trouble to argue.
Charles, didn't you come by car? Where is the car?
I think he's just bragging. Maybe he can't even take a taxi. He wants to look around to see if there are any shared bicycles he can use. Ha ha, ha ha ha, Charles. See my car keys? Just kneel down and beg me. If I'm in a good mood, I might let you crawl into my trunk and send you back.
No need. I have my own car.
Kevin, I advise you not to hang out with Charles. There's no future in that. My factory needs a security guard. Considering that we're classmates, I can let you join.
Charles, what are you doing? Do you know how much this car is? Be careful not to scratch it.
A bunch of idiots.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. How can he afford such a nice car? Fake? This must be fake. He must have rented the car. I know him. He cares about face. But he is just a pauper, a poor fish seller. How could he afford a luxury car?
Ha ha ha. That felt really good just now. Did you see that? Their faces look really grim. They deserve it. I really didn't expect that. Our old classmates are so realistic.
I have a phone call. I'll take a call. Hello, who's this?
Hello, Charles? Where are you now? Hurry over and pick me up.
My mother-in-law came.
Hello, Charles. Are you deaf or mute? Did you hear me talk?
Hey, Mom, where are you? I'm coming over now.
Don't call me Mom. I don't have a son-in-law like you. 10 minutes. Purple Gold Villa. Hurry over.
Okay, I'm coming right now.
Do you have an emergency?
My mother-in-law wants me to go over.
I'll just take a cab back. Don't delay her matter.
Okay then, be careful.
Don't worry.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
Mom, what exactly happened? Why all the rush?
You good for nothing. What's the matter with you? Didn't I tell you to come in 10 minutes? What time is it now? How dare you make me wait? So slow in doing things? Take me to Athene building in the city center. Hurry up. Okay. This is Jill's car, right?
Yes.
I really don't know why. What have you fed my daughter to bewitch her like this, making her so devoted to you? But let me make it clear to you, you can't become a Luke. You and Jill, one in heaven and one on earth, one in the south and one north. Just give up this thought.
What?
You are just trash. You think you're worthy of our family? Don't even dream of it. Drive. Today, you are lucky to dine with me here. This is the most luxurious hotel downtown. A meal costs $100,000. Don't speak when we go in.
Okay.
Mrs. Luke, you finally arrived. I've been waiting. Please sit. Mrs. Luke, this is the gift I bought for you. Give it a try.
Scott, you have spent too much.
It's no trouble at all, Mrs. Luke. It's my honor to serve you.
She is out here finding a son-in-law.
Mrs. Luke, this is
our driver. He is not presentable, not important.
I see. I meet with Mrs. Luke alone today. You can just leave.
No, I have to introduce myself. I am Charles, Jill's husband. I'm not a driver.
How can he be Jill's husband?
You trash. What are you talking about? You married my daughter without my consent. Do you count as my son-in-law? In my eyes, you are just trash. You can never become a Luke.
I see. I have never seen someone like you. Get lost now. You are not worthy of Jill.
Mom, Jill is your daughter. She isn't something that can be traded at will. You meet him today. Did you ask Jill for her opinion?
What does it have to do with you? Is it your turn to speak? I have the say for my daughter's marriage.
Mom, what are you doing?
Jill, why are you here?
Does it hurt?
I'm fine.
Miss Luke, hello. I am Paul Scott, manager of River City branch of Wynn Group. Nice to meet you.
Mom, you are here today. Just to meet this person.
How many times have I told you?
I'm already married to him. Can you not be like this? I have the say about my marriage. We've registered our marriage. Our marriage is recognized legally. If you continue to make a fuss, I will ignore you.
Miss Luke.
Let's talk about it next time. Well, I'll have a good talk with Jill. I have to leave now.
Mrs. Luke. Mrs. Luke, my bracelet.
I'm sorry. It was all my mother's fault. I apologize to you on her behalf.
It's fine, just a slap. Anyway, it doesn't hurt anymore. Jill, how did you know? I was having a meal with Mom. I didn't tell you.
Dad told me over the phone. I felt something was wrong, so I rushed over immediately.
All right, I see.
I came over in a hurry just now. There are matters at the company. I need to go back.
I'll go to the branch office.
Okay, I'll give you a ride.
Lucy.
Charles? What are you doing here? A place like this is not somewhere you can come.
None of your business. I'm here for work. Get out of my way. Work here?
Aren't you selling fish? Well, it's been less than a week, and now you're working here. You think I'm a little kid?
I don't want to talk to you.
Charles, how about this? I'll give you a chance. You apologize to me. Kneel down and apologize to me. Say that you're not worthy of me. Maybe I'll be merciful. Forget it.
Lucy, are you sick in the head?
To tell you the truth, my boyfriend is a key account here. Even their manager has to butter him up. Since you work here, you ought to understand. You can't afford to mess with me. Just one word from me, and I can make my boyfriend tell your general manager to fire you.
All right, I've got things to do.
Have you gone mad pushing me?
General Manager. Hello. Hello, General Manager. It's you, Charles?
Yes, it's me.
What are you doing here? Do you know what place this is? Get out of here now.
Why can't I come here? I work here.
Work here? You? A fish seller on the construction site. Let me guess. You're probably a janitor here. You really think highly of yourself. Since you're a cleaner, you should be observant. I am a guest of your manager. If you offend me, you can't afford it. Pour me some water now.
Pour water? So funny. What if I don't?
How dare you? Do you believe I can make your general manager fire you? Miss Sharp, you're here. Sharp, I have a suggestion for you. I suggest you fire the cleaner. What's the matter, Miss Sharp? You can't even fire a cleaner?
Are you out of your mind? This is our general manager.
He is the general manager? Impossible. He's just a small-time fish vendor. Have you made a mistake?
Are you questioning me?
No, not at all. I know him, Miss Sharp. He is just trash. How could he be the general manager?
You don't even listen to me now?
I wouldn't dare.
Mr. White, right? Weren't you quite imposing just now? What?
I failed to recognize you? I am sorry.
Alas.
Charles, what are you doing here? Is this a place you can come?
Why can't I come here?
Honey, since he's my ex-boyfriend, I know you want him to be promoted through the general manager, but it's not worth it at all. How can a person like him be qualified to sit there? Charles, what are you laughing at? You, a toilet cleaner. Get out of here now.
James White, did you instruct this woman to say this?
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Young. I didn't discipline her well, allowing her to curse you.
Honey, why show him so much respect?
Don't you know what you did wrong?
I don't know what I did wrong. So what if I cursed him out a bit?
If you do that to Mr. Young again, I will beat you.
What Mr. Young? Could it be?
Mr. White, I won't cooperate with you anymore. You can go back now.
Oh no. I'm done for.
How could you be the general manager? You're just trash, dumped by me.
Shut up. It's all your fault. Let me tell you, Lucy, you're dumped by me now. Everything you use is mine. I'm giving you 3 days. Move out now. Don't take away any of the bags. I bought you.
Honey, you can't dump me. Without you, I will have nothing.
It has nothing to do with me.
Charles, I know I was wrong. It was wrong of me before. Can we get back together?
Lucy, do you think we can go back to the past? We've already broken up. You were the one who dumped me. Get out now. I have work to do.
No. I won't leave unless you agree to get back together with me.
Can't you have a little shame? Look at yourself now.
As long as you are willing, I'm willing to do anything. Let's get back together, okay?
Let go of me. Back then, how could I have liked a woman like you? Miss Sharp, take her out. Don't show sympathy for my sake.
How can you treat me like this? Didn't you love me a lot? How can you be like this now? I really was wrong. Just forgive me. Can't we get back together?
Please get things straight. You despise the poor and dump me. Now I have money. You come to me again. Sorry, I find it disgusting.
Throw her out.
Hey, take your dirty hands off me. I am Mr. Young's girlfriend. You dare to touch me. I'll chop off your hands.
Lucy, that's enough. I'm running out of patience. Take her out.
Hey, let me go.
Hello.
Come with me to visit an elder, a family gathering.
Another gathering. You sure know how to have fun. Gathering every day.
Just get used to it. My relatives have no worries. They just want to have fun.
That's true.
Hurry up. My aunt has a bad temper. If we are late, we'll get scolded.
Okay, I'm leaving right away.
By the way, my aunt is very blunt. If she says something, don't take it to heart.
Don't worry, I have thick skin.
Jill, you're here. Who is this?
He is my husband.
Hello?
Is this Bumpkin your husband? Jill, from which countryside? Did you dig him out? There's not a bit of high society's demeanor about him.
He's very outstanding. I won't talk to you. I'll go see my aunt.
He wants to enter our Luke family. My mom will surely kick him out.
Oh, Jill is here.
Aunt.
Where did this bumpkin come from? Why so slovenly? Get out of here now. Is this a place for you to come?
Auntie, he is my husband. Don't talk about him like that.
Jill, didn't you have high standards? Why did you end up with the trash?
Charles is not trash at all.
I've seen plenty of such people. Just the dregs of the bottom layer, wanting to rise, relying on others. He is not presentable at all.
Aunt, if you keep talking like this, I would get angry.
Jill... Alas, this kid is really out of her mind.
Charles, I'm sorry about just now. My aunt spoke a bit too harshly. I apologize to you on her behalf.
It's nothing, just a few words. It doesn't affect me much.
Jill, long time no see.
Am I that familiar with you? Don't call me so intimately.
Haha. Jill, I heard. You just had an argument with Auntie. She seems to be very upset. Well, why did you fall out with Auntie for a stranger?
Stranger? He's my husband. You should be the stranger.
Haha. Sir, may I ask where you work? You can't be a freeloader without a job. I'm an executive at a listed company with an annual salary of $1 million. Haha, if you wish, I can arrange a job as a janitor with a salary of a few thousand.
Are you out of your mind? Would my man be short of money?
Knew it. He's just a freeloader. Living off a woman. You really disgrace men.
Living off a woman is also an ability. Some people want a freeload, but can't manage to do so. Ha ha.
You really have no shame.
I have no shame? I think the shameless one is you. From the first sentence you spoke, my wife clearly rejected you. Why are you still clinging on?
You.
Honey, you must be tired. I'll take you to the lounge.
Okay.
So as not to see the annoying ones.
Hey!
I shouldn't have brought you here. They keep picking on you. It's so annoying.
It's okay, honey. I became rich overnight, and my demeanor hasn't caught up. So they look down on me. Sit down. Alas.
What are you looking at?
Nothing, honey. Let me give you a massage to make you feel comfortable, okay?
It's my aunt.
Mom, what happened?
There's been a theft at home. I just got back to my room. I found that the ruby ring I put on the cabinet is missing.
What? Are you sure you didn't place the ring somewhere else?
I'm certain I put it on the cabinet. I've never put it anywhere else.
This guy just came out of the bedroom all sneaky.
Auntie, the guests at our house tonight are all high-class individuals. They won't commit theft. However, a few guests come from humble backgrounds. They might have the bad habit of petty theft. Right?
It must be you who stole my ring. I knew he had ill intentions. Hand it over to me now, or else I will call the police.
Auntie, you've misunderstood. Charles is not that kind of person.
Jill, look at him. Does he look like a noble person? At my high-class dinner party, does he even deserve to attend? I think he just wants to take this opportunity to make a hefty profit.
Charles, I advise you to come clean. You're with the greatest suspicion. Weren't you just beside the lounge?
Do you dare let me search you?
Auntie, you're going too far. How could Charles possibly steal?
A body search is no big deal. If you want to search, go ahead. But if you can't find anything, you'll have to apologize to me.
Charles, don't push your luck. Even if it can't be found on you, you must have hidden it somewhere. To demand an apology from Auntie, do you think you deserve that? Auntie, don't waste words on him. Just catch and search him.
Security. Search him.
Nothing on him.
Auntie, please apologize to me.
Apologize for what? Do you even deserve that? Leo is right. You must have hidden the ring somewhere else.
Well, it seems you are. Convinced that I am the thief.
You think you can contend with me, girl? You're still a bit green.
Since I've said I'm not the thief, my conscience is clear. If you still don't believe me, we can call the police. Let's get the police involved. I believe in such a luxurious home of yours, there must be cameras.
Well?
If the thief stole it in the bedroom, he must have left fingerprints. Let the police collect fingerprints and compare them with those of the guests present. We will then know who it was.
Not bad, quite clear and logical.
How's that, honey? I didn't embarrass you, did I?
Involve the security personnel.
Auntie, I just saw Leo sneaking out of your room. Since you've searched my body, for the sake of fairness, shouldn't you search his body too?
Nonsense, Charles. You're slandering me. This is defamation. Be careful. I'll sue you.
Leo, what are you nervous about? Do you have a guilty conscience?
Security, search him.
Leo, what can you say now? The evidence is placed before you.
You're smearing me. Obviously, someone is framing me. It must be Charles.
Leo, are you an idiot? Just now, the surveillance has captured the entire process of your crime. What's the point of struggling here?
Leo, do you have anything else to say?
Madam, I truly made a mistake. Auntie, I was possessed. I can't stand Charles marrying Jill. That's why I framed him. Please don't hold it against me. Otherwise, my life would be ruined.
Using Jill as an excuse. Although I have no money or power, I act with integrity. I've never done anything illegal, unlike some people. You should take responsibility for your actions.
Well said.
Hand the thief over to security.
I was wrong, Auntie. I won't dare again. I truly was wrong.
Auntie, you have wronged Charles. Shouldn't you apologize to him?
You wish. I lost my ring. He is a guest attending the party. Can I search him?
It's okay, Jill. After all, she is your aunt. How can she apologize to a junior? As long as the matter is clear, I'm cleared of suspicion now.
You've grown quite a bit these days. Under that situation just now, not only were you very calm, but you also fought back methodically.
Of course, as your husband, I certainly have to maintain your dignity. I hope to stand on my own and protect you one day.
I'll wait for that day.
I definitely will.